It is a true privilege to be here with you this evening as your MC. They've trusted the young guy with the microphone tonight, and I'm grateful for the honor of helping guide such an important celebration. Louise Morad, principal of Hazelton Secondary School, unfortunately sends her regrets as her son decided to get married at 5 a.m. in Vancouver tomorrow. Yes, that is true. She wanted me to pass along that she is sad that she cannot be here to celebrate, but she is proud of all that you have accomplished this year and wishes you all the best in your future endeavors. Tonight, we are gathered on the unceded traditional territory of the Gitxsan people. I am grateful that we are able to come together on this beautiful Gitxsan land to recognize and celebrate our graduates, their families, and the many people who have supported them along the way. I'm just going to adjust this here. Thank you all for joining us here for this special occasion. To start off our celebration, we are honored to have Sigam Hanan Nikide here with us today to give us the traditional welcome and prayer, and to open our important ceremony in a traditional way.
No, it's going to be
Thank you. Just again, up next, we're going to start with Canada. We're in that segment. If you please join us in front of the stage and lead us in the singing of vocal. Thank you, Rhea. Welcome to all of our guests. We would like to extend a special welcome to families and parents of our graduates, education coordinators who have traveled far and near far, school district personnel, community leaders, scholarship and bursary donors, and all those who have made this day possible. As we begin, we kindly ask that everyone remain seated throughout the ceremony. Our photographer, Trevor Sowers, will be taking photos of each graduate throughout the afternoon and evening. Information about accessing these photos can be found on your program. We have also several designated volunteer photographers who will be capturing candid moments during the ceremony. These photos will be available throughout OneDrive or Google Drive link throughout the last week of school. We kindly ask that everyone remain seated and quiet during the ceremony so the graduates can move freely and safely, families can see and hear, and our photographers can capture clear photos for everyone. We are also very fortunate to live in a community where people are generous in supporting graduates as they move into post-secondary education, trades, training, and future opportunities. This year, we had a record-breaking amount, with over $85,000 awarded in scholarships and bursary this year alone. As the grads enter, Renee Piquette and Cassius Skulch, graduates from last year, will symbolically light the candles for our 2026 graduates, who will then pass on the candles to our future graduates of 2027, who are represented by Abigail Russell and Trenton Barrett. As the procession begins, I will ask Vice Principal Jan Thorburn to call each graduate forward to receive their diploma for myself and Vice Principal Alicia O'Brien. But before we get started with the procession, I will now invite Kassan Performing Arts to drum for our graduates. Thank you for helping us celebrate this occasion. At this time, we will now begin the candlelight procession. Please start the music and the procession of the Hazelton Secondary School graduate class of 2026.
Good. Today, we are proud to celebrate Alicia with this important milestone. 30 years at school, she has touched our hearts with her presence and her perseverance. Looking ahead, she will enjoy time with her family, explore new opportunities, and continue building new memories. We wish her future filled with happiness, growth, and wonderful moments with people in her family. Oren Green. By his side in our high school. David Harris. David will attend college, studying carpentry, and will work towards getting his red seal. He would like to thank his mom and Granny and the rest of his family for always being there to support him. Jalen Hill. They plan to get into heavy-duty operations and work in camp. We would like to thank her dad, aunties, family, and friends for the ongoing support they gave her through high school, and especially her big brothers, Arlo, Seth, and Dakota, who had a big part in getting her here today. And to her mom, this one's for you. Sophie Mackenzie Williams. University of British Columbia, taking the Indigenous Teacher Education Program. She'd like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for supporting her along the way. Achilles McCrae. Achilles would like to thank her parents, family, friends, and staff at Hazelton Secondary for their support. After graduation, she plans to take a semester off before attending UNBC to studies in nursing or accounting. Janelle Moore. Janelle is planning to attend College of New Caledonia and take their social work program. She would like to thank Mr. Corneau, Ms. Nish, and Mr. Watchford for making these last couple of years of high school great. She also wants to thank Maggie May, Christina, Minnie, and her mom, dad, her grandparents, Rita, Frank, Jean, Marjorie. They've always encouraged her to make it to graduation, even on the hard days. And she knows Rita will be proud today. Malcolm Morgan is next in our program. Malcolm is joining us today. We wish him a future of health and happiness and all good things. Chloe Morrison. Chloe is planning to go work in Canada and is thinking about a career in law enforcement. She would like to thank Mr. Kessick, Jude, and the principals of HSS for helping her get to this point today, and her parents and grandparents for all their support. Sophia Anderson. Sophia will be attending Thompson River University for her first year in exploratory studies and will work towards becoming an X-ray technician. Thanks to friends, teachers, and family, and especially her mom and Mama Judy for always supporting her. Also a shout out to Mr. McCann for getting them through the 612. Johnson Green. He would like to thank his mom and dad for always supporting him, and gives a big thank you to his Uncle Mason for always being a big supporter along his journey too. Jalen Morrison. Jalen is still thinking about his plans for the future, but he'd like to thank his family for all of their support. Stephen Mowat. Stephen wants to pursue a career in film and music. He thanks his mom and dad for their support. And would like to also thank Ms. Nish and Mr. Corneau for giving him the opportunity to direct and scriptwrite, and thank you also to the Drama Club for the great experiences and memories. Hunter Aldo. He would like to thank his parents and sister, family, and teachers for all of their support. Colby Olson. Colby hopes to pursue studies in animation in the near future and hopes we always remember him for his great top hats. He would like to thank his grandfather for always being there. Lillian Olson. Lillian is Cadence Potner. Cadence will be attending Coastmont College to study social work. She would like to thank her mom and dad for their support through all of her school years. Montana Prevo. And also wants to continue to pursue her love of photography. She wants to thank her mom, her sister Shauna, for always supporting. Parker Prevo. Like to thank Jake Davis and his mom and dad for all of their support. Riley is attending Thompson River University, taking the Bachelor of Business Administration program. She would like to thank Mr. McPenn for helping her get through this last year of school, and her family and boyfriend for all of their support. Drayden Reed. Drayden also comes to attend college in California in the fall to study carpentry. He would like to thank his mom, dad, his friends, and family for all their support. Nate Robinson. Nate is going to take some time off school to work and think about his future plans. We'd like to thank Whitney, Mr. McCann, and his mom for all of their support. Gunter Bruton. Gunter wants to enroll in the graduate program at Coastmont College in Paris. We would like to thank his mom, dad, and his education coordinators at Sing It Up for all of their support. We would also like to thank the school principal and vice principals for helping him get here today. Alyssa Russell. Alyssa plans to become a nail technician and would like to one day own her own salon. We'd like to thank her mom for forcing her to go to school every day, and her dad for buying her eyelashes. Boris Smith. Boris plans to attend Coastmont College and would like to become a professional cook. We would like to thank his parents for getting him to school every day and always supporting him to succeed. Twyla Starr. Twyla is planning to become a nail technician and wants to attend the College of New Caledonia. She would like to thank her mom and Sienna for always being there for her. Cecilia will be attending Capilano University for her Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and wants to combine it with a Bachelor of Education. After completing these great plans, she plans to travel and live life to the fullest. She would like to thank her best friends in elementary school, Crystal, her elementary teachers, Mr. Archer and his mom, as well as her late Nana, Papa, and Nikita, and Big Mama, who are watching over her today. Santiago Libon. Attending Nicola Valley Institute of Technology, taking the Environmental Resource Technician program. He would like to thank Mrs. Muldo, Peyton, and his family for all of their support and guidance. Liam Walker. Liam will be attending Vancouver Island University, where he will get his bachelor's degree in kinesiology as a first step to becoming a physiotherapist. We'd like to thank his friends and family, especially his mom, for driving him to all his sports and supporting him in all his crazy endeavors. Lydia Poet Woods. Lydia will be here a year off for continuing her education and then plans to pursue her diploma in social work. We would like to thank her parents and grandparents for being supportive in all her pursuits, and her teachers, Mr. Corneau and Ms. Niche, who have helped her build her voice and her confidence through film and performing arts. And I'm really pleased to see that Malcolm Morgan has made it. Come on up, Malcolm.
The class of 2026. Thank you very much. I would now like to welcome Lydia Owen Woods, Sophia Anderson, and Mitchell Johnson Green to the podium to welcome you all in English, French, and pizza.
Good evening, friends, family, and faculty. Thank you all for your attendance at this memory of graduates this evening. On behalf of the class of 2026, it is an honor to have you here as we complete this stepping stone to our future. Thank you.
Bonsoir et bienvenue à la cérémonie de graduation de la classe de 2026. Au nom de la classe des premières, je remercie nos familles, nos amis, nos enseignants, le personnel scolaire et les membres de la communauté pour leur soutien tout au long de notre parcours. Ce soir, nous célébrons nos réussites et les souvenirs qui nous ont menés jusqu'ici. Merci de vous joindre à nous pour cette occasion spéciale. Et bienvenue à la cérémonie de graduation de la classe de 2026.
Thank you very much, Lydia, Sophia, and Mitchell. Okay. Next, I would like to welcome up our Coast Mountains School District Director of Instruction for Indigenous Education, Donna Watermark, to the stage to say a few words to this year's graduates.
Good evening, graduates, families, elders, staff, distinguished guests, and members of the community. Before we begin, I would like to respectfully acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional territories of the Gitxsan peoples. We thank the Gitxsan Nation for their stewardship of these lands since time immemorial, and for the teachings, culture, and traditions that continue to enrich our communities and schools. Earlier this month, I had the privilege of attending Hazelton Secondary School's annual cultural day. Witnessing students, families, elders, and members come together to celebrate culture, language, traditions, and identity was inspiring. The pride of the students demonstrated in sharing who they are and the respect they showed left a lasting impression on me. It was a powerful reminder that education is not only about academic achievement. It is also about understanding where we come from, strengthening our connections to one another, and carrying forward the knowledge and values that shape our communities. That same spirit of pride, connection, and community is reflected in tonight's celebration as we honor the graduating class of Hazelton Secondary School. A recognition of achievement, perseverance, and possibility. It is a milestone that marks the end of one important journey and the beginning of another. Graduating is not simply about receiving a diploma. It is also about recognizing the growth, the learning, the challenges, and the accomplishments that have shaped each of you into the people you are today. Graduates, throughout your years at Hazelton Secondary School, you have learned lessons both inside and outside of the classroom. You have developed skills, built friendships, overcome obstacles, and discovered strengths you may not have known you possessed. Along the way, you have been guided by your teachers, supported by school staff, and encouraged by your community. As you move forward into the next chapter of your lives, whether the path leads to post-secondary education, trades, employment, entrepreneurship, or other opportunities, remember that challenges are a natural part of life. Change can be exciting, challenging, and sometimes uncertain. Yet transitions are also provide us opportunities to grow, to learn, to deepen your understanding of who you are and where you come from. We are fortunate to live in a region where culture, language, and connection to land remain strong. The teaching of the Gitxsan peoples remind us of the importance of community, respect, responsibility, and belonging. As you step into the future, carry those values with you. Stay connected to your roots, honor your culture and traditions, and take pride in the unique gifts and perspectives you bring to the world. Tonight, we also recognize that no graduate reaches this milestone alone. Behind every student is a network of support. I would like to recognize the parents, guardians, aunties, uncles, grandparents, siblings, and extended family members who have encouraged, guided, and supported these graduates every step of the way, even if that means pulling them out of bed. Thank you. Merci. In many of our communities, it truly takes a whole family to help a young person succeed, and your love and commitment have made a lasting difference. Graduates, your future is full of possibilities. There will be challenges ahead, but there will also be opportunities to make meaningful contributions to your communities and to the world around you. Believe in yourselves, continue learning, and never underestimate the impact you have on others. On behalf of Coast Mountain School District, congratulations to the 2026 graduating class of Hazelton Secondary School. We are proud of all that you have accomplished and excited to see where your journeys will take you. May you move forward with confidence,
courage, and pride in who you are. Congratulations, graduates, and best wishes for what lays ahead.
Thank you, Donna. I would now like to welcome our elders and residents at Hazelton Secondary School, Agnes Wells, Betty Tom, and Audrey Woods to share a few words of inspiration to our graduating class.
It is time to acknowledge your accomplishment and complete this part of your life. You are taking the next level of life to move on to the next goal. We ask that you each become who you are and where you come from as we continue your journey. It is important that we take time to who we are and never forget where we come from. Life's goals are important, and the tools that have been given to you by your family, friends, educators, and others who have impacted your life, that have given you tools to guide you. These tools are provided for you to prepare you to spread your wings and make your mark on the world. In our new camp culture, we encourage you this through you, which begins at birth and occurs in 5 stages as you become an elder. Our grooming is never ending and never and it only ends when we take our last breath. Therefore, it is important that we teach our upcoming generation about the heritage and share it is passed down from generation to generation for years to come. We all have unique and have been taught by our parents and grandparents, as well as extended families and locals. It's that nation's values, norms, and protocols, as well as how we should conduct ourselves in life. The worst thing that can be said to us about us is when someone will make a comment and where and who are correct. The reason that we take offense to that comment means that our values are not ours. So carry that into the great world. You should always express yourself in a positive way to support your wilderness, which is your family and your heritage. You are the advocate for our nation and community. Show knowledge, which is respect to everyone that you meet that you do not know what they are, what their struggles are. practice, come against kindness, and give everyone your support so that you know that they are doing well in your presence. Your leaders in the world, you are leaders in the office to today's up and coming youth that are following time. Be positive. Instead of sitting down for a day, you will be your leaders and you probably now. We need to work together to complement each other instead of competing with each other to make our society positive. We wish to do nothing but that for all Americans as they strive the same goals in life to make sure together with our lives, we are here to strength that we each have and tell how to although life is hard and unfair at times, and probably very good things to happen in the future. No one is perfect, and they experience that the trick is to learn from those mistakes and not do them. Strive to be the best person that you can be. And we leave you with this quote. May the spirit violent equals death, spirits, because so whatever trouble is walks out and comes together, taking care of yourself. Okay, yes.
Thank you very much, Aggie, Betty, and Audrey. Up next is Cecilia Hay to give a farewell to the staff. Monica.
Singkiat segala menang dan berbolos. Ruang Flori dan berbangsa sejuk. Dalam sebuah pelajaran, Cecilia Hay waspada laku berterima sulit tweets berjoga dan sepeda. Good afternoon. I am Cecilia Hay, and it is my honor to deliver the farewell speech to the staff of Hazelton Secondary. I stand here today with a great mix of emotions, but I'm mostly overcome with gratitude. I have had the privilege of taking time to reflect on my high school experience to deliver this speech and realize how unique of a learning environment our staff have created for us. From my very first day at HSS, I have felt welcome and a part of the community. A community that cares, that listens, that grows, and that respects one another. I see staff and teachers work hard beyond just the scheduled school day and even school year to help students learn and feel safe in an institute that is not built for Indigenous peoples. Our staff understand cultural duty and uplift students to practice it. They support students through navigating and alleviating the heavy emotions that come with it, and incorporate kids-centered learning anywhere they can. With that being said, I'd like to thank all of our resilient and insightful elders, Mel, Aggie, Audrey, and Betty. The Indigenous support workers, Grace, Shantae, Alicia, Adriana, and Alberta, who show up consistently with care. And of course, Mr. Jack, who has been an amazing teacher that makes learning exam so easy. Throughout the years, I've had probably one of the worst attendances possible. But our very own wonderful Mrs. Cronich has always been on the other side of the phone ready to excuse me. Colleen's friendly face at the front office that I've gotten to see whenever I actually show up will be missed very much. Thank you for giving me, and probably many others here today. Your hard work along with Julia's at the front office is greatly appreciated and never unnoticed. Some of the other behind-the-scenes workers I'd like to thank are our custodians, janitors, and maintenance who keep our learning environment a functional and clean place you want to be in. And of course, all the cafeteria cooks who keep us nourished and fed for the day. To our counselors who are ready to take on our problems with us and open up a safe space for us anytime it's needed, thank you. I will always be grateful for the experience and memories of playing high school sports. Our school has one of the strongest athletic departments I've seen, and that wouldn't be possible without our coaches and teachers who dedicate their time and skill not only to the sport but the athletes as well. Now, for our educators, I'd like to start by quoting Erin Gruwell from Freedom Riders. I realize if you can change a classroom, you can change a community. And if you change enough communities, you can change the world. Stay at Hazelton Secondary. Stay long enough that you make change. Stay long enough that you learn something from your students. Stay long enough to see technologies and pop culture change. We need educators who are consistent and ready to learn with us. It has been one of my great joys in my learning journey to be acquainted with some of my moms and even her mother's educators. You all are the backbone of every learning district. Admin. Where would any of us graduates be if it wasn't for Miss Thorburn, Mr. McCann, Miss O'Brien, and Miss O'Mara? Your care for all the students extends past the school and touches our lives. I've only known you all for a short chapter of my learning journey, but it has been an impactful one. Thank you. And now, before I go, I would like to leave you all with one last quote. A quote some of you may know, as it is from Coach Carter. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Stay gold, everyone, and farewell, staff.
Thank you, Cecilia. Up next, to give a response from the staff, Mr. Cornell. Mr. Lee Cornell, come on out.
Good afternoon. My name is Lee Cornell. I'm teaching now and woodworking. 2 years ago, I gave a grad speech and I thought I was free for at least 10 years. But here I am with Miss Moldo pulling me into it. She said, I walked into her class and she said, you have to do it. You have 11 grads pursuing education in carpentry. So I thought that was cool. I like to think that maybe if I had an impact on that decision, I might even be their favorite teacher, maybe. Definitely the top 5, no. Alright, let's get on with this. In preparation for speaking today, I've been asking grads what scares them the most about the prospect of graduation. And they said things like, walking onto this stage with everyone watching. Well, you did that, so you've done that one. Not knowing if my friends will be wherever I'm going. Saying goodbye to my friends. Paying bills. Having to make it on my own. I noticed a common theme in all of these responses. The fear of isolation and loneliness weighs heavy on you. That is fair. You're stepping into the unknown. The idea of fending for yourself is scary. Will you make it on your own? That unspoken question hangs in the air. Your parents and family, although they may not voice it, are likely thinking it as well. They might worry that you are not quite ready. But ready or not, tonight you are stepping off the edge of a cliff and plunging into a fast-moving river. It is a bittersweet moment to leave behind the familiar and walk into new adventures. The chorus of the song "Stop This Train" by John Mayer captures the nervousness you might be feeling today. It goes like this. Stop this train. I want to get off and go home. I can't take the speed it's moving in. I know I can, but honestly, won't someone stop this train? Whether you loved it or hated it, school provided a sense of structure, safety, and predictability that you have come to rely on. School was a hub to meet up with your friends, where friendships grow organically as you rub shoulders daily with the same people year after year. It is a place of growth and new experiences, a place of success and failures. And you may experience a sense of loss, maybe even sadness, as you close this chapter of your life. If you face isolation, loneliness, and uncertainty, I want to encourage you. Your community, this community, is your antidote for these things. When I think about the worst days of my life, I'm reminded of the people who surrounded me, those who made me feel valued, my friends and family, my people, my community. So, how do you build a community? I think you do it by being a person who's there for others, by being a person who's generous with their time and resources. At the risk of repeating myself from 2 years ago, I'll say it again. You build a community by refusing to let anyone fall through the cracks. Stand up for others, fight for others when you see injustice, and be inclusive. Making new friends doesn't always mean letting go of old ones. Sometimes it just means building a longer table. Consider what you have learned from doing group work. Doesn't everyone love group work? You guys like group work? No, no one does. I always notice the anxiety on the faces of my students when I ask them to form groups. No one wants to be picked last or put in a group where they feel unwanted, or in a group where they end up doing all the work, or to become a fifth wheel. Every teacher knows that forming groups is a challenge in the classroom, but I borrowed a technique from my wife, which is where I get all my good ideas. She's been teaching longer than I have, and she tells her students that they have 20 seconds to form groups. And if anyone's left at the end, she will make the groups herself. She tells them to be collectors of people. And without fail, students scramble to collect everyone into their group. It encourages students to be inclusive and invitational. So, as you leave this place and find yourself in fast-moving waters, become people who collect others. Seek out the ones in the room that look like they could use a friend. Because one day, you may be the person who needs a shoulder to lean on. Build your community on a foundation of love, and you will have the support when you need it. We are proud of you, and we wish you the best. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Thank you, Lee. Our final speech of the night comes from our valedictorian, Sophie Elmer, for the class of 2026.
administrators, teachers, staff, and guardians who inspired us to reach our potential, challenged us to grow, and helped shape the future we step into today. Today marks the culmination of all our efforts, victories, and perseverance of the school year. Each of us has conquered our own challenges to reach this milestone, and for that, let us give ourselves a round of applause. As we reflect on our journey, the fact that we are standing here today is a testament to our hard work, dedication, and resilience. Every challenge we face helps shape the people we have become. When we look back on our high school years, we remember more than assignments and exams. We remember the moments in between, sports events, fun days, capstone projects, prom, and even the everyday moments shared with friends. Some of our greatest lessons emerged during difficult seasons, when deadlines piled up, when motivation was low, and when we wondered how we would get everything done. Yet somehow, we did. But today is not just a celebration of achievement, it is a celebration of endurance. It is easy to look at us in these caps and gowns and see a straight path from freshman year to graduation. But look closer. The path was shaped by setbacks, uncertainty, late nights, and perseverance. In our time at HSS, we gained more than knowledge. We were shaped by experience. Assignments taught us critical thinking. Busy schedules taught us discipline. Challenge developed perseverance, and unexpected detours taught us adaptability. But beyond academics, we also grew in confidence, resilience, empathy, and independence. These experiences remind us that education is not only about information, it's also about transformation. As we stand at these crossroads, one question becomes increasingly important. What gives our journey meaning? Every road leads somewhere, but the most meaningful journeys are guided by purpose. Our future will not be defined by one extraordinary moment, but by the choices we make in ordinary moments daily. So, fellow graduates, let us not allow uncertainty, fear, or doubt to stop us from moving forward. We are far more capable, resilient, and courageous than we may realize. Life will not always be easy. But even in life's difficult seasons, remember that we do not walk alone. There is hope within us, people who care about us, and strength waiting to be discovered. As Pablo Picasso once said, the meaning of life is to find your way, and the purpose of life is to give it away. Each of us has been entrusted with unique gifts and opportunities. May we use them with faith, determination, and a commitment to serve others. And now, I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude. To our administrators, thank you for creating a space where students like us could reignite our passions To our dear parents and families, thank you for your sacrifices, your support, your prayers, and your unwavering belief in us. This milestone belongs to you as much as it does to us. And to everyone who supported us in any way, thank you for being a part of our journey. As we move forward, some of us will pursue degrees, others will enter trades, careers, or paths yet to be discovered. But no matter where life leads us, regardless of the path we take, it still carries the promise of success. The journey ahead is fast, but remember this. The fire within you burns brighter than the fire around you. Soaring for the guard once wrote, life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forward. So, fellow graduates, may the past remind us of the lessons we have learned. May the present inspire us to live with intention, and may the future call us to remain steadfast in our values, keeping faith at the forefront as our guiding conviction. As I reflect on my own journey, one image has stayed with me from Psalm chapter 119, verse 105. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Therefore, let us continue to run life's race anchored in purpose and propelled by resilience, using our gifts to make a positive difference in the lives of others. Rise up, run your race, finish strong. Congratulations, class of 2026. You did it!
Thank you, Sophie. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates. We also celebrate with their families, friends, teachers, support staff, community members, and everyone who has helped them reach this moment. This graduating class is a special one for me personally. I still remember my first year in Hazelton. Many of you were in grade 10, and you were a part of my very first Science 10 class year. I was a young teacher from a big city, moving to a small town, new to the area, new to the school, and I will be honest with you, I was incredibly nervous. I wondered how I would fit in. I wondered what it would like to teach in a new community. I would wonder if I would be able to find my place here. But what I learned right after that was even more important. People here are willing to help. They are willing to explain things, teach you, include you, and give you a chance to learn. And for someone new in the community, that meant a lot to me. What I remember most is how you welcomed me with open arms.
You made me feel like I belong here. It's something I'll never forget. I will truly miss you all, and each of you will always have a special place in my heart. Over the past 3 years, I've had the privilege of watching you grow, mature, face challenges, and become the young adult sitting in front of us today. I have seen your humor, your kindness, your resilience, your leadership, and your ability to support one another. I've also learned something important about Hazelton. This is a community where people show up for each other. It is a place where people can be free. where people take pride in their youth and where success is shared by families, principals, nations, and the wider community. I share this every time I travel back to Toronto, Ontario. Those who ask what Hazelton is like. Graduates, you reflect these qualities. You carry the strength of your families, the teachings of your community, and the support of all the people who have helped to guide you to this moment. There's a line from the Green Day song that says, I hope you had the time of your life. And graduates, I really do hope you have moments like that here. Moments of laughter, friendship, pride, growth, and memories you'll carry with you. But I also hope that this is not the end of your story. This is one chapter. Ahead of you are new places, new opportunities, new challenges, and new people who will want to be grateful that you became part of their lives, just like I'm grateful that you became part of mine. Of course, no graduate reaches this moment alone. Every graduate is a circle of people who help them get them here. Family members, caregivers, friends, staff, and community members who gave rides, made meals, reminded them about deadlines, encouraged them through the hard days, and believed in them when they were still figuring things out. To the parents and caregivers especially, thank you for your support, patience, love, and steady encouragement that helped bring these graduates to this stage. Congratulations, you made it to graduation too. Chapter in your life, tuition, groceries, gas money, and the occasional, I'm just wondering if you could send me a little bit of that tomorrow. But truly, today is also a celebration of the love and support that is surrounding these graduates. Your role in their journey matters, and this moment belongs to you as well. And finally, to the graduates, I hope you know how proud of who you are. I'm proud of what you have accomplished, proud of the people you are becoming, and proud of being a small part of your journey. As you move forward, carry this place with you. Carry the strength of your family, the pride of your community, and the knowledge that you belong wherever your path takes you. Congratulations to the Hazelton Secondary School graduating class of 2026. You may talk that could have gone a bit better. Just a reminder, grads, before you leave the stage, make sure you take your gowns off, okay? Because you'll get a photo in front of you. In closing, we ask that the audience continue to remain seated while the grads proceed off stage. The grads will stop to get another picture, and then they will go backstage until all the grads have left the stage area. When everyone is off stage and lined up in the back, we will then ask the graduates to come back out at the front of the stage, lined up in front of the stage, for a quick class photo, and then they will find their first special guest person. Please remain seated until they have fully lined up in front of the stage in front of you. Then they will go to the dance area over there, that is the designated dance area. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this day special. A huge thank you to the grad sponsors and parents of the grads for organizing the ceremony today. Thank you to Clary and all the rest of the Upper Skeena Recreation staff for allowing us to have this event here. Just a brief note, Ms. Jensen will need to tell you this as well. If you have not picked up your yearbook is available through Ms. Jensen, and as well they're also on sale this year and last year. We hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Please stay safe and have fun. And Brad, you can start the music, please.
We Sorry, Claire.